chicken.
It's time for
19 seconds. Everyone count to 19. Can you count? Soy, Una, can you count to 19? 1, 2, 3.
Knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you.
And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of the truth in your lies. So when everything feels like the movies, yeah, you plead just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Alcohol blackout? Why is the cat drinking beer? Oh, who's this? Pippa! Let's go. Who are we sending? We don't have a fairlight. I forgot everyone's fucking dead. The warder's gonna eat him. Where are they? Oh god. There's hundreds. Hundreds of them. Get back inside! Get back inside!
Steins Gate. All right, let's carry on with our game of Rimworld here. We started playing yesterday, and it's the bacon bus. The bacon bus. So our three characters, Whack, Maya, and Orkish, crash landed here. They're part of a particular religion called the Creed of Girl Boss, in which it's female supremacy, but there are no females here. We landed, we built a little bedroom, we got a kitchen going, we are now building an extension. They've got some armor, they've got some blasters from Star Wars, and we kind of got things going. We've kidnapped this guy. Are we releasing him? Who is he? I forgot everything that we did. Bacchus. Lysandris. All right, we want to let him go then. Release. If you don't know how Rimworld works or what's going on, then I'll try and explain as we play and while things are going on here. But generally speaking, it's a colony sim in which you have little people that have crash landed here, and the aim of the game is to survive, thrive, and escape the planet. You want to build a starship and fly away, but there's a lot of things that hinder you. We have malaria at the moment. There's raiders. There are weather effects and poisonous clouds and all sorts of things that could happen. Animals can go crazy. Packs of wild animals can attack you and shit. And it's all very random because the setting that we set it on was random. I have the game on strive to survive mode, which I would say is one notch above normal in terms of difficulty. And that's it. Let's have a look at what his problem is. Orcish has an issue. Needs a BFF. He hasn't slept in a while. And he's in darkness. Well, what you could do, Orcish, is go to bed. In the well-lit room that you have. And then maybe you won't be such an asshole about it. Literally the real Orcish. Orcish. Oh, guys, I can't sleep. I'm really struggling to sleep. Oh, why do you think that might be? Well, I don't do anything to help that in any way. Right, okay. And what do you do just before you you fall asleep? I sit on TikTok for 7 hours, and then as soon as if I can't fall asleep immediately, I immediately go on the most stimulating app I can find. Right. Do you think that maybe your brain is overstimulated and that you need to fucking stop doing that? Do you eat 1 minute before you try and fall asleep? Yeah. Ship to the stars. Yeah, this is the quest. Charleston, Whitestone, and AI. There's a starship hidden on the planet that you can get to. But I don't think that's a great way to try and win the game, because if you get to it, you just come under attack from so many people. It's horrific. We need a woman to join us. Our faction is called the Bacon Bus, and our home, this home base, is called Chinese Option Number 6. Everything has been voted on by chat, and that's what's going on here. Am I in here? Not yet, no. It's just Whack, Maya, and Orcish. The first woman to join our colony will immediately become queen, basically, because of the nature of the religion. Maya has got malaria. Myalaria. There's just not much I can do about it. They just have to not die, hopefully. We're in a tropical rainforest, which is quite a difficult biome to survive in. Elements of this are like horrible marshy soil that you have to avoid building on and stuff. Kind of annoying. There's an increased chance of like really dangerous animals like cobras that killed my fucking dog. Is there a chance mine might become immune to it? I think so, yeah, that's what's happening. It says, immunity 81%. I have had a whole colony die from malaria before, though, which was pretty awful. So I'm fucking terrified of it. Sounds seem loud in this game. I don't understand what is going on. It just didn't save yesterday when I turned that down. Blood parasites, yeah. Can we get the drugs? Well, the odds that village actually has them is really low. It's not worth it. Plagues are the worst. Soon we'll have the ability to like actually make medicines and stuff, but it is not this day. Maya is the doctor, Orcish is the chef, Whack is the builder, basically. And actually they're done here, so let's chuck a door in there. Let's get some lights going. Quest available. Member toxin drop. Not gonna make the joke. Ethical leader Eric Nitro Nystrom. Sounds like the most ethical guy, you know. Of Polaris Rebels. The Rebels. Rebel Alliance. Has special request. Someone has dumped an abundance of toxic waste packs near one of his settlements and he's unable to store them. If you accept, Nitro will deliver 90 toxic waste packs by transport pod. If not kept frozen, toxic waste packs will dissolve over time, polluting nearby terrain. And we can accept that for some Glitter World medicine, which is really useful, honestly. But if we ever have a power out, it's over. It seems like a constant level of stress that I can't be fucked with. I'm not gonna lie. Can you destroy them? Probably not, huh? Can I caravan it away and just leave it? I don't know. Yeah, we can. Go on then. Did he drop them in? Where are they? Alright, waste packs have arrived. There. How much do they weigh? World. Form caravan. And we're just going to go to here. And that's going to be Wax Steven and Maya. No, Wax Steven and Orcus. We're going to take 2 meals and can't get all the fucking packs because we haven't collected them yet. Great, cool. Alright, toxic waste packs. Put them in there. Where's my Glitter World medicine? Didn't I get that? Do I have to complete the task on a certain amount of time? Didn't that get dropped in as well? Being lunch. Where's my fucking medicine? Maya's in a sad wander. Great. When do I get the Glitter World medicine? There it is. Alright, now there's a lot of this stuff. I think I can sell it. Alright. Oh yeah, I have a thing in this one called snap out of it or something, where you can snap people out of sad wanders and shit, but I don't think anything's gonna snap him out of this. There was one left. Oh, Jesus. Where was it? I think you're lying to me. He's lying, isn't he? You're right. What is that? Why did he drop it there? Bro, come on, man. I mean, how long are you going to be in this stupor for? Because Dave died. I feel like it's just going to get worse. A Pindon. There he goes. Ira is no longer wandering in sadness. Print screen. And we'll put that, when Maya gets married, we'll put that right up across the display at his wedding. New clean stuff. Oh, we have no fucking steel. Alright, so we gotta mine some more steel so that we can finish our building stuff. Love that our food is being stored just next to 7,000. How many is it? 90 toxic waste packs. I mean, what even is toxic waste, you know? What's that? A generator? Can I use that? What is he doing? Oh, he's planting stuff. Actually doing farming. Eyes on the mining. Makes me think of those sweets. What does? The toxic waste packs? For some reason, all of the food in this fridge is unbelievably sour. Toxic waste, they come in a little yellow barrel. Oh, I sort of do remember that. They still exist. Bruv. They are real. Can't show it though, because for some reason Google Images is like, hey, you want to buy some of these at your address? You can. A Garanland pod has sprouted nearby. Harvest it to collect a Garanland seed. This special seed can be used to plant the majestic Garanland tree. Your colonists can connect with Garanland trees and make them spawn resources and helpful dryads. Oh, we did this before, didn't we? These are I wonder if do these work? Can they be fixed? Probably not. Ancient refrigerator. Ancient air conditioner. Now where are we planting the Garanland tree? Over here, I guess, huh? Near the farm. Where is it? Did he do it? Where's it gone? Did he do it? Where is he going? He definitely didn't plant it, did he? Bam. Spawning a dryad in 8 days. We need a door. Hi, Waskers. Australian or a cat meme? Cat meme. Waskers, mate. It sounds the most Australian thing you've ever heard in your life. When you have plants, the women will come. That's right. What women want. You know, if we rip up all this flooring here, it'll be worth a bunch of silver. Nope. Steel. Okay, this is going to be the fridge. Did you fill out the form, Waskers? It's a meme from earlier on in the chat that there was absolutely no hope of you ever getting. And this is the reason that I'm the host of the stream and not Sarah. It's the reason I'm a professional streamer and Sarah does I don't know what. Hopefully nothing that involves having to speak to other people. Just a quiet job in the back of a fucking bank of monitors, a fucking endless corridor of cubicles hidden away. Never to interact with humanity ever again. Ideally. I need you to mine this, this, and then this. Thank you. Because once we have components, he can make the fridge. He's doing it. Nice. Alright, big boy fridge inbound. Why is that like that? Why did I do that? So I'm trying to renovate this little kitchen area into something less awful. This can be held open. It is now frozen in here, so we want to make we want to copy the settings, paste the settings, and then this storage is going to be literally just toxic waste packs. That is the only thing that can be allowed in here. And in here, no toxic waste packs. Now this big fridge is done. I'm gonna make this the new sort of little storage area. Bricks and shit like that can be stored somewhere else as well. Boomalope self-tamed. Kill it. I think if you slaughter it, it doesn't explode, but let's find out the hard way. Wasker's already the most annoying person ever. Nope, there's Gustall56. Here you go, Gustall. Look. Go down here and you'll see frequently asked questions. And the reason that these questions are here are so that you don't all keep asking me the same fucking 7 questions every single day. And I have to keep answering myself, living in a fucking Groundhog Day. Why did you stop editing for PewDiePie? And there's your answer. Written for you underneath the stream. For your convenience, you're welcome. And mine. Kill them in the rain? Yeah, I don't trust those motherfuckers. I mean, if it's going to explode right next to someone, it's going to explode, so... Alright, so now I want to build like a little area that is here. Now that's marshy bullshit, isn't it? So we should just leave that outside. I think, and then turn this area into like a I think it would be better as if we did this. There's just going to be some areas of this map that just look weird. Oh, we need bricks, huh? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zone a fucking stockpile zone here. And here is where we're going to have blocks. And shit that can be left outside. Chunks. I think that's it, isn't it? Chunks, no. Stone blocks, no. Steel can be left outside. Uranium is worth money. Wood, I think, does go bad. Jade is worth money, so you want to leave it inside. So steel can be outside. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's have Whack just work on blocks all day and then he can build tomorrow. Glad Gustall left. Jesus. A dwarf forager from the kingdom under the mountain is passing by. His name is Molly. Dude, I wonder if he's selling any. I could do with some. What the fuck is going on down here? These guys are traders. Let's see if they got anything. We do have a bit of cash now. They got roosters, good for eggs. What is a ewe? A sheep? Get milk out of it. They got that neutroamine that we need. It's pretty expensive though. What can we sell them? Light leather, the ambrosia. We don't need that. They got beer. They got an Imperial ISB uniform. Can walk around dressed like Thrawn. They got a hauler. Oh man, I want that so badly. The little hauler bots are really useful. The cleaners are good too. £600 for a cleaner. It seems crazy, but that's honestly tempting. So nice to just have that thing going around cleaning for you. I don't think I need any of this stuff though, huh? But I should save my money just in case we have an emergency at some point. Get that silver inside in case we get attacked. How kind of these traders to take all the nuclear waste. Oh yeah, could I sell it? No. It would have been on there, I would have seen it. Trader is not willing to buy this. If we get like a fucking cow or something, we'll be fine. Fill this boom below and see what happens. Good luck, Wax Steven. Ah! Injure him. Shit. got to expand my home area to this. And now Whack needs to put the entire forest fire out. And he's just not going to do it for some reason. Why? Because he was still prioritized to do the other thing. Oh, Jesus. This is not good. Orcish is helping. Whack's about to lose his fucking mind. Orcish has got a shooting frenzy. Oh my god. It needs to start raining immediately. Oh, this is bad. What's wrong with Whack? Oh, Jesus. This went so much worse than I could have imagined. I was convinced that they don't explode when you slaughter them. Only when you, like, shoot them. Hungry, needs food. We can force him to eat a meal. Oh my Jesus Christ. If these how can I get these traders to help? It cannot get to the colony. Oh my fucking Christ. This was a terrible idea. Why did I do this? Alright, hang on. We need to clear this home area and just let them have a little rest. Because they're going to freak out otherwise. There's another trader approaching. Oh god, the fire's here. It's made it to us. Oh Jesus. Oh, these guys are freaking out. I didn't kill him! He ran into the fire! How is that my fault? Will you buy some toxic waste? What the fuck just happened? Did someone just... I think Wank just... They won't buy it. They do have cows. And a bionic heart. A crafter building station. A telescope. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whack collapsed. Where? He's awake. Whack keeps passing out. Major break risk. Whack. I have to literally turn off firefighting from Whack so that he goes to bed. The rain! The rain! Holy shit. Look at the state of this place. Fuck, that was horrendous. Can't believe how badly that went. Get the fuck out of my house. Isn't there a caravan point for a reason? To keep them away? Because they fucking all just run mud through my house. Jesus Christ. Caravan hitching spot. There. I need you to clean up, Orcish. Why won't he do it? There you go. So I'm queuing them up. You can queue them up to do more than just one fucking patch of dirt. Because they get pissed off. If the place is too dirty, they start getting absolutely pissed off with the fact that their entire house looks like an absolute shithole. Alright, the rain saved us there. That could have been absolutely devastating. That's why the clean bot is good. Right, the trade caravan is leaving. Bunch of assholes. Fuck them. They showed up, ran a dude into the fire and blamed us for it. And then left just animal shit in my house. The worst people. This is power wires that I need to run around everywhere so that I can get lights. Running. God, I've got a GM tonight. Can't forget. I think I'll turn this into the bedroom maybe, and then break these walls down and just leave this as the like creative fucking area. Meyer is on an insulting spree. He'll wander around randomly insulting others. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was bonded animal Dave died. Maya has transformed into Brad. This is what happens when Maya spends too much time with me. Thanks, Lorraine. Yeah, okay. I like your base layout. Thank you, Waskers. Hi, Toodle. It's only a matter of time, that's true, yeah. Any day now, he'll tell his mum to, you know, that thing I said yesterday. We can't find more pets. We can. I can try and tame some of these animals outside, but I don't really want to do it yet because I can't really look after them. If I'm honest. We need a bit more, we need a bit more stability. I'll just probably end up getting them killed. You know what, this will be a terrible bedroom because people will be walking in and out all the time. Put a bedroom here, and eventually we need to think about kill rooms. Major break risk orcish needs Ravenously hungry. Oh my god, they haven't got any fucking food. Jesus Christ. Kill this guinea pig. What's hunt? 0. Kill this chinchilla. There's a fucking pistol there. There's another quest. Now if we get him to cook some dinner. Yeah. He's cooking. Cook. Oh, he needs to be clean. My brother, keep cooking. Oh, he has to clean. Right. Maybe we put a door there. What's happening to him? He's wandering around. Who the fuck are you? Guawag, worker. Who the fuck is this? A group of poor travelers, including a child, are approaching, looking for help. The travelers are begging for 7 medicine. They need the medicine to help their friends at a nearby settlement that was devastated by raiders. You can give items to the travelers by selecting colonist and right-clicking on Guawag. The travelers will move on one another. These travelers are not part of any faction. If you wish, you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest them without diplomatic consequences. But what do I get in return? For 7 medicine. I haven't got 7 medicine to give to some random people. What is the bio here? Psychically hypersensitive, optimist, good with animals and crafting, sickly and greedy, awful, sanguine and trigger happy, no good stats, is a child. I think these guys need to just be left to die, if I'm honest. Now, am I the worst person ever? Yes. Am I basically Donald Trump building a wall? Pretty much. What is wrong with him? What do you need now? Insulted. 8 raw food. Oh, Maya has ruined everyone's life and he's tired. Go to sleep. Oh, because he's throwing a tantrum. He's going to smash things in his room. The real orcish. The real orcish. Oh, I didn't update the mod list, did I? Oh, hang on. This doesn't need a roof area. Actually, this bit needs a roof area. Fire is mean. Yeah. I need to update the mods though. There's not really many mods on this. I've never done the biotech stuff. I've only just started that. Save and quit to menu. Let me open these mods up again. I mean, this doesn't really answer that question very well, but there you go. Mods page updated. It'd be cool if you tidied up, actually. They get pissy when the place is too dirty. Yes, Maya, clean up after Orkish's tantrum. Oh, Orkish is sick. No, he's not. It just says he's sick, but he's actually not. He's just being an asshole. Recreation unfulfilled. They need more recreational shit. I don't think I can make any more of this stuff. Oh, I can make an archery target. And a chess table for Maya. Well, archery we can do. Visiting grave of Dave. Dave's grave. Playing horseshoes. The best thing about mental breaks is the catharsis afterwards. Cooking simple meal. What if you build this archery target instead? And then go straight back to sleep. Cool. Did a full day's work there. Did one thing. I think this improves their shooting as well. I think it might be good if Maya got on with some construction. This is taking a bit too long. Still not doing it. Oh, he's got a hauling on one. Okay. Why can't I put packed earth here? It's heavy, right? Can't do it. Can we just put the concrete foundation here? Yes. Alright, do that then. They'll move along it quicker. Oh god, mad monkeys. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many of the monkeys in the area have been driven insane. Cool. One monkey has gone insane. How do I hear more of them? Planet of the Apes. Run for your life, Orcish. Oh Christ, it's coming in. Nice. Killed it. A fucking fire over here. The lightning strike. Choo choo. A single mad monkey. He's gone bananas. Reject colony. Returned. Mad monkey. Mad monkey. Kill wife. Sad. Wife dead. Kill this. Kill this mad monkey. Rescue monkey. No. Kill monkey. Eat monkey. Monkey good. Monkey filled with disease, malaria. Colonists dead. Colonists sad. Floors. Can we get like a nice floor? What about a slate polished floor? It's going to cost us 12 slate blocks per. How many have we got? 37. It's going to take all fucking day for them to get on with it. We got something that's like less, whatever, but beauty 2 on that wooden floor, wooden parquet. The wooden parquet. What about wooden floor? No more. This costs 12 wood to get done. How much wood have we got? Yeah, loads of it. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. This is the bedroom, so you want it to look nice or they get fucking dickish about it. What was I going to make this room into? This was going to be something. Don't remember. Cool. No idea. A hospital, perhaps. You want the hospital near the fridge so they can grab the meds. Really, this needs to turn into a hospital later on. Once we get rid of the toxic packs. Maybe I'll section off a little bit of this. An aurora is lighting up the sky. Anyone outside there will have their day brightened up, and everyone has to go outside to look at the aurora, right? Right, alright. We're going to literally draft all of you and force you to go and stand out and look at the aurora. Take it in. You see it? No. Great. None of them looked up. Hi, Astesia. Dave too, the monkey. We could get monkey Dave. Tickling people under the table, you know. You know what he's like. But he loves tickling people. He bloody loves it. No BFF. Well, there's no women in the colony. It's relatively hard to get new colonists that aren't shite. One of the problems. I want a cleaner thing. What are we researching? Oh my god, yeah. Penoxycyllin. Drug production. Then maybe we'll do some robotics. See if we can get a cleaner droid. Little Gary Gonk droid. We'll name the cleaner droid Gary when it arrives. Or when we get it. Maybe this could just be a production room and then this can be a hospital. It's that classic Dave maneuver. Transport crash relationship. A restorer named Mlee is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Mlee is from Polaris Rebels. If you rescue him, he may join freely. Otherwise, he will return home and spread goodwill between your factions. You can also capture him for recruit or slavery purposes, but this will anger his faction. When he has a relationship with the colonist, he is Wack's brother. Wack, what's your brother's name? Quickly, Wack, install this for me. And then turn it into a medical bed. And then, oh fuck, where is the transport pod crash? There. Rescue him. Maya, rescue him quick. Oh, he's up. He's just immediately fixed himself. And tended to his own wounds. What was his skills? He was an optimist, incapable of violence, a curious child. Construction 10, crafting 13. Oh, I wish he would join us. Join us. He's gone. God damn it. Bonk Steven. Bonk Steven. Stack Weaven. And his name is Stack Weaven. Oh, we haven't got any components for another fucking thing that we need. Deconstruct that and mine this shit up. Deconstruct that. This stuff sometimes has good stuff in it. All these tanks and shit, but it a lot of the time ends up just not being what I need. Mine this up. Watch those fucking boombalopes while you do it. Mine this up. These are components. For some reason they're just built into the walls. And you can mine them out of the things in the game. And components you need for like technology. It's like an ingredient. Right, and then we move everyone in. A new bedroom is built. Ladies and gentlemen. Then we want some other stuff that can go in there that makes the room nice to look at. Can't really build some of the ones that I would normally get, so we're gonna build a slate table, put 2 dining chairs at it because that'll add 8 beauty each. Else is good, a fucking plant pot. They love a plant pot in the game. Then they should have a nice barrack and they'll be less pissy about their sleeping situations. Barracks mod never works for me, they get angry no matter what. Well, there's a new one that I just installed yesterday. It's called like Barrack Plus or something. No women yet, Kyria, no. Miles Tails per hour. They were so proud of that, weren't they? Miles per hour. They were like, oh, we've nailed that. Orcish has gotten food poisoning from oranges. Cause dangerous food type. You heard it here first, guys. No more oranges. Like those old articles that they would just spread, be like, well, did you know oranges cause cancer? And you're like, oh, fuck, do they? And you start reading it and you realize it's bullshit. They're lying. Hey, was a headline lying to me to get me to look at it? Yep. Surprise, surprise. The headline was lying all along. Hello, welcome to my new show. My name is Gary, the Gonk Droid. And I'm here to tell you all about oranges. Now, have I ever seen an orange here in Scotland? Nay. We've never been able to get them. They don't grow here, it's too cold. Can we import them? That would require our country to have any money, and we spent it all on muck. Every single person in Scotland is addicted to heroin. Visit beautiful Scotland. Wonderful highlands and heroin. Do you like getting drunk and fighting an immortal Scotsman? Visit Scotland. Take some heroin. It's Scotland. Scotland and heroin. While we're here, have you got any heroin? I am jonesing. And that's how you do a Scottish accent, Orcish, next time you want to try one, by the way. Next time you try doing a Scottish accent. Utter embarrassment of a man. Wooden floor. Thank you so much. Just had heroin in over and over. That's what they did in Scotland. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for what they fucking did. They're goddamn Scottish. So I look like I'm the reason they did heroin in Scotland. Because I tell you what, it weren't me. A major break risk. Orcish again. What does he want this time? Malnourished! Bruv, just go and eat. Just eat. Bruv. Have you ever considered literally not complaining? Oh, he hasn't got any food. You're in charge of making food. Alright, that's it. That's it. Kill every animal in sight. Kill every fucking rat. Apart from 2, 1 of each. Kill every guinea pig. Apart from 2, 1 of each gender. You heard what I fucking said. Kill every fucking monkey. except for one of each gender. You heard what I said. Kill every chinchilla except for one of every gender. Every possible gender. Kill every fucking tortoise apart from one of each gender. What the fuck is a cassowary? Oh, the dryad's alive. Kill one capybara. Toodlehausen screamed just then. Yeah! They had to put her on lithium. Kill the boars, both of them. No, don't. Kill everything in fucking sight. Slaughter everything. Tonight, we feast on the blood of every fucking animal in the entire jungle. Toodlehausen screaming. They have to put her on lithium for becoming a hysterical woman in rural America where they still administer, almost definitely still administer lithium to, quote, hysterical women. You know, women's rights in rural America still don't have... what the fuck is going on over there? And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to capybara that I've seen. And I need you to kill every animal. Where is he going, bruv? Extreme break risk, orcish, but also, where are you going? You know? What about if you harvest this? Can you do that? And then eat it. And then maybe you'll shut the fuck up. Oh, he has food poisoning, doesn't he, from eating a fucking orange off the ground? Crisis of belief. Orcish's spirit has broken. As a result, he was forced to question everything. Orcish's certainty with his belief in the creed of Golboss has been reduced to 50%. To come to terms with his belief, Orcish is now hiding in his room. Horneth's Collection of Fortune, a D&D book module, you know. A D&D supplemental book. Horneth's Collection of Fortune. Whack calmed him down. But also you guys need to get out there and start hunting all this wildlife down. Hello? What the fuck are you doing? Hunting. You are being hunted. What was I reading? Oh yeah, quests. Horneth, Root Treekeeper of the woodland domain of the elves, has informed us of a collection of valuable items worth $800, not far from us. The collection consists of a tornado generator. Horneth says that there may be an unknown threat. Alright. An ancient control unit for the network of weather control satellites. This device has a certain failsafe bypass. It's capable of causing a massive air current disturbance which will generate a tornado at a chosen location. The weather network detects an origin and chosen lockout device, but the tornado will be left to spend its energy normally. So, basically, world-ending device. Oh, did you want something to absolutely guarantee the destruction of your entire, you know... I am just the workhorse, I see. I mean, what did you expect? To be honest. Are you eating a raw rabbit? Just eating a raw chinchilla. It's gonna get sick 100%. I'm gonna let him eat it. Yep, disgusting. He needs to get up and start cooking dinner. My brother. Please. Consuming chinchilla? No. Just... He's just going to eat this chinchilla raw as well and get more food poisoning. Maya on a major break risk. Needs food. What's this? Oh, that's a tree. No. Harvest the oranges. Can't do it. Oh, you're gonna starve and die. Sucks to be you. And what the fuck is going on? If he harvests all the berries off this bush. Where's Wag? Are you doing anything? What are you doing? Hunting a tortoise. Yeah, come on. Food is such an issue. I might just go and buy some. You know what, bruv? Pick them all up. If you eat that fucking chinchilla, I swear to God. He's gonna eat those berries, right? Now, Orchid is gonna cook a bunch of dinner. And they might be able to shut up for a fucking few days. Now, will you not hunt stuff as well? Yeah, you just cook first. And go to sleep, right? What happened to Wax's brother? He left. Didn't you use one of those before and it was shit? Did I? I remember I had some sort of world-ending generating thing. I can't remember it though. Maybe one of your rooms was going to be a greenhouse. It wasn't, and you know it wasn't. You're just saying something that you want to happen, but there's no need because we live in a rainforest. Now, what's wrong with Maya? Jesus Christ. Eat some fucking dinner. Shut the fuck up. Christ. These people. What if we send Orcish on a journey? I'm going on an adventure. Orcish's magical adventure to this town. Orcish. Travel supplies. He needs more meals than most people do. Right. We'll send him with 4 meals. No Glitter World medicine. Items. Now you're going to take all the silver. How much does that weigh? Everything. Everything. Take the knife, the hatchet, and the dwarven weapons. They're not going to buy those waste packs, so I'm not going to even bother. Take all the leather. And now let's... Ah! Toxic waste delivery. Alright. Orcish is going on an adventure.
Orcish's big adventure.
He's going to travel all the way across America with all of his things. Moving from Seattle to I don't know where, somewhere that sounds like he's going to get shot inside of about 15 minutes of crossing the border. Orcish's caravan has formed and is now traveling on the world map. Orders, visit Bluff Brad. I didn't name that. It's just hilarious. And we have 2 meals to last us until he gets back. By the way, Whack and Maya. Not shot, just stoned for my beliefs. Yeah. Gonna be joining the seven other thieves that have been crucified along the highway. He's gonna be a Florida man. I don't think that's where he's going, but that's what we're gonna say. Did someone else play a card? Yeah, that was so confusing. Yeah, I want to adjust some of the things going on here. Can you do this first? Oh, it needs blocks. Uh-oh. I know how you can. Yeah. Nice. He's a bloody genius. God damn it. You have to deconstruct these walls, I'm afraid. Build this one, because we can't have an outside wall. You need to make me some slate blocks, please. Thank you. J. Marty. With a 27-month resubscription, my friend. Orcish has made it to Bluff Brad, and I would like him to trade. I want you to sell the light leather, the lizard skin, the guinea pig fur, the chinchilla fur. I would like you to sell the knife, the hatchet, and the dwarf axes. And I want to see what these guys have got. What do we got here? They don't look too bad. They got a hen, they got a rooster, and they've got a duck. How much is that hen? We'll have it. It'll lay eggs, right? It's gonna just fuck up our entire house. I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, you get a hen, it will just have eggs constantly. No, because you need to get all sorts of annoying shit to make it so that the hen actually isn't an asshole and eats you out of house and home, and you got to make it a pen, and then you got to deal with it. And you know what? I think it's probably a bad idea. They sell. Now I was just gonna buy a bunch of meat, but let's have a quick look. They got some cod. They got a bionic Rhodian antenna. I have a Rhodian sound, don't I? I can do that because I'm a fucking Star Wars GM. I was talking to PB the other day. I was talking to PB about how you guys don't understand how much audio treatment I have to do for Star Wars. It is, you'd think in your head, you just type into YouTube, oh, Rodian sound effect, R2D2 sound effect, X-Wing sound effect, and it would just come up, and it does, but it sounds like shit, and I have to go into just about everything, cut them up, treat the audio so that it doesn't sound like arse, run it through Audition or Premiere, and then export it. Just about every single piece of audio you hear on Star Wars, sound effects, ambience, music, has been edited. It takes fucking forever in the week. You're welcome. Fucking assholes. Jesus Christ. Rodian. Perfect Rodian. Did that when the Rodian was in the episode, it was perfect. Do you know what? Star Wars is perfect and it's all my fault, not in any way thanks to my players. I think we just buy some food here, honestly. How much food can we get? What's the cheapest food you've got? Fruit? No, you didn't get that much for the fruit. Boom rat meat, wolf meat, or cod. How much is the cod? Where was it? Cod is £2.34. That's the cheapest. Fish it is. I wonder if it's all going to rot by the time we get back. 375. Can't carry that much because he's a fucking weak little... God! Damn it! What do I have? Just didn't complete the sale? Great. Worst thing ever. We want to buy 200 cod. Too heavy. We want to buy 150 cod with Vorkish's little weak little arms. 100 cod? About 70 cod. Okay. 65 cod. He can carry that. But we're going to make it 63. 62. 62 cod. Yeah, for 171. Accept. Now come home to the Chinese option number 6. He basically went to the store and bought some Call of Duty. He comes back with a copy of Modern Warfare 2. The original. Fucking PS3 version or whatever it was. Oh my god, Wank's gonna kill himself, isn't he? He's gonna get pissed off. Let him finish this one. He's still doing it, right? Don't know why. I told him to clear the prioritized work. Carried on. I'd actually kill Orkish if we did that. Yeah, Orkish, can you go and get some COD for us? And he comes back with a PS2 game. You just hear Wax Steven go. I don't understand the Chinese number 6 meme. I put a bunch of names on a poll from suggestions in chat on what we should name the settlement. And Maya said Chinese option number 6, which was the worst name on there, and everyone voted for it. So, of course, that's the one that won, and it's easily the least funny and least understandable joke. But that's obviously the one that everyone voted for because not a single person in this chat room has a decent sense of humor. And it's frankly at this point becoming unbearable spending multiple hours a day with such uninteresting people. You. My delicious, wonderful chat room. Who for some reason support me just insulting you for 4 or 5 hours a day. Someone made a suggestion that made no sense, so I made an even more nonsensical suggestion, and obviously that's the one that they voted for. Orkish's caravan has run out of food. How well he's here, is he? There he is. Although I do like the name Chinese option number 6 as a sort of cyberpunk future. Why are you storing fish out there? food. No, do not store food here. Christ. Please haul this fish into the fucking freezer. And he's eating some raw fish. Cool. Could have waited 1 second for Orcish to finish cooking. If you were watching like a cyberpunk show where, you know, like a Chinese order, Chinese takeaway food is such a, like, it's been so long since it was a concept. It is a good name, you know? It was so far in the future that there was just no such thing as Chinese food. Like China doesn't even exist anymore, you know, or something. Then it's a really cool, it's actually a cool name. And that's how my brain has to justify the horrific name of our settlement. Yeah. Can you... No. Execute Chinese order number 6. Why is it paused? It crashed? What's happening? Orcish has no food when art imitates life. Okay. He is Cyberbob catching up with all of the memes that we've been making all day. A monkey has been tamed, and his name is... Dave. It's a girl. Can monkeys haul stuff? Which one's mine? No. Now, animals, do not leave the fucking home area this time. We need animals can only be in the home area. What is the home area? Still gonna get eaten by a snake because even Dave was in the home area. Where is it? Zone. Expand home area. Right. This is the home area as well, where he's gonna get eaten. So we need to make a new one. Area 1. And I will let animals be in this area here, the yard. And that's it. And since we're doing this, we're managing a new area. We're renaming this to Animal. And a new area, which is going to be renamed to Panic Room. And then we want the panic room area to be that everyone is just indoors. That's in case some fucking shit goes really wrong. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? We're fine. Fine. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, we're fine. We have a new Dave. A new Dave is born. It's a new monkey. It's a new Dave. It's a new animal for us, and his name is Dave. Bum 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 bada bum 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 pew pew. Ah, fuck! I'm gonna need some more blocks made, aren't I? Can we just put Maya on crafting? Can you do crafting? Where is it? Maya. Yeah, he can do that. Maya, craft some fucking blocks, you piece of shit. Son of a bitch, do some fucking work.
But Mom, I want to be a voice actor!
Get a fucking real job. Fucking disgrace. Got a fucking doctorate. What the fuck do you think you're doing? I think this room needs to go. I think this room. I don't know. Yeah. Needs to go like this. And we should just. Okay. Yeah. Right, Dave is a monkey and he's immediately going outside of the assigned area that he was given, I think. Animal area. Dave, get the fuck back inside. But I want to stay in Wales. No. Get inside. Ow. What's up, Nuncha? She has rises. Oh my god, I have a very rare treat. For myself, not for you, I'm sorry. An extremely rare treat at the moment in my house. And it is a fucking chocolate brownie. Orkish! Look at that. Don't eat that much sugar no more. Completely forgot I had this. Now, am I allergic to it? Let's find out. Oh. Probably. And tomorrow, I'm making brownies. Ratch has been inspired. This power running. I tend to run power through all the walls. Around because you don't actually need to, but I do it just because then there's multiple, like sometimes walls get exploded. I've got a fucking elephant. I mean, we have to keep it. It's a pack animal, right? Falling. Are you a pack animal? I feel like it's going to eat me out of house and home though. How do I find out? Pack animal, yes. I mean, we gotta keep it. Jesus Christ. Well, now what do I do with it? How do I keep elephants? He's just gonna have to live outside. Manage area. New area. Elephant. Elephant area. And the elephant area is just gonna have to be this. Gonna eat all of my plants and stuff though, innit? Is that going to be enough area for him to graze in? I mean, what's going to kill it? Nothing. It's an elephant. Elephants can't be killed. Yeah, tell that to the ivory trade. Yeah, I beat you to the joke. I know you were all going to say it. You're all the worst. Gotcha. Now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone's favorite game show. Name that elephant. Suggestions in the chat. I will not be accepting the name Nelly because I actually have a personality. Ivory. The ivory trade. I'm getting in trouble. Dumbo. Elspeth is a good name, but I don't want her to take it the wrong way. Tiny. Leroy. Maximus. Mouse. I know, Wang. I don't trust the internet. I don't trust the internet. Alright? All of you are terrible at names. Votes in while you can, while I eat this chocolate brownie. Mouse has been chosen. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Yeah, well done. We get it, N. We know what it's from. We know what the name Maximus is from. You've done really well there. Did you watch it the other day or something? Why you...
Commander of the armies of the North, General of the Felix Legions and loyal servant to the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance. In this life, or the next.
Where is my elephant? Where is my elephant? Utael, holy fucking shit. 50 gift subs? Should have named the fucking elephant after you. All in favor of renaming the elephant Utael. Type ones in the chat. While Utael gets a video that probably won't play, but is dedicated to my son, Utael. Jesus. And welcome back from your Broadway stint again. No doubt. Hello. This is a cry for help. Hello. 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 My name is Brad Woto, and my money is running pretty fucking low. I live alone, and if I don't get a cash flow, I'm going down below. This ain't talking about the Now time for the monkey to sing.
Hey, Puzzle King, butterfly, a flutter by. Does he cry? Can we buy him some time? Save a life, a gift of 5 steps, and he might put on a V-neck. Look at that body, carve through pain. Here, take $5 and caress it down your face. I'm a simp for this whole fucking thing. Tell me off, Brad, how much for a fling king? 20, 50, 75, double that. I'll give you my heart for a little dance on my lap. Yeah. How many bits for a bit of that ass? How many steps before the dumb takes me to class? Huh?
Utael the elephant packed his trunk and went and got a job on Broadway. And when he came back, he said, I could spend this money on a house or give it to a streamer. Ladies and gentlemen, Utael the elephant, and also the real Utael. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Good to see you, old buddy, old pal. He is wonderful young man who I met on Wild RP and then just fucking packed up his life and went and joined a Broadway fucking show, which is cool as shit. Why not both? There you go. When he gave back, he gave a fat stack. So much money that I couldn't keep track. Better not rap fast, cause I'll make a joke about Maya being home ownership is a fucking scam, said like someone who doesn't make any money. What do you do for work, Akami? Cause you're fucking brain dead. Brain dead or foreign? Probably foreign. Probably actually Japanese and unbelievably rich. No, make me love outside. No, we can make love outside. You've got the money for it. Does Utael live in the house or does he get a stable? Well, he's going to be free roam for now because I have no idea how to care for an elephant in this game. But we do have a pack animal, which means we can load him up with stuff to increase our travel capacity by a significant amount. It's really useful having pack animals in the game. I usually wait for a point like this in the game where a pack animal becomes, you know what I should do though is set sleeping spots for him. What is that under? Animal sleeping spot. We want Utael to sleep there so that he doesn't sleep out there somewhere when something horrible happens in the middle of the night. I can assign him to the panic room, bring him in the house. He is a pachyderm. I don't know what that means. Scared to try and say it again. Speaking of Broadway, gotta go take that mouse cash. No idea what that means, but thanks for coming in, dropping in a bunch of money, and then fucking just leaving, I guess. But good to see you, friend. See you around. Good luck. A wonderful Utael, everybody. Alright, this is our hospital. Is a medical bed for colonists. Can you haul this out? party room. The best room in the house is the bedroom, so that's going to be the party room for now. They usually enjoy themselves more. Actually, you know what? Install that. Make me some single beds. The hospital doesn't need. Doesn't need good beds. The recovery is better when they sleep in a room they like, so I'm gonna do a couple of things that will improve the living space for them. Same for the prison. Try and get some heating going. Some temperature regulation happening in these rooms because it is a rainforest that we're living in. Who's this one? Death by Trey. A common death in a prison. Thank you for the 8-month resub, my friend. Take the money! God damn it! Yeah, a drug mule, yeah. Did Akami answer what job that they have? What do you do for work, Akami? Milk tray? Don't know what that means. Sounds like an American thing. Alright, what do we need next in this game? What are we still missing? We can tame another elephant. I want it to be the same gender. What gender are you? Does it tell me that? Male. In words. Can we tame another elephant? Where are the elephants? Those are rhinoceros, which is fucking sick as well, by the way, but I'm too OCD for all that. Are there not more elephants? Did they fucking migrate or some shit? They're here. Where the fuck are these elephants? Oh, there's one. That one's age 12. I'm trying to find the youngest one. That one's age 19. So we want to tame this guy. No handler can tame an elephant. Requires level 7. The best handler is Whack and he has 4. Alright, well, fuck it then.
Kill them all!
I answered yes, I'm poor. I'm looking for a job right now. So far, just a lucky idiot. And are you Japanese living in Japan? Next 3 hours of the stream are going to be dedicated to asking Akami very simple questions that are going to take absolutely fucking forever. because they can't answer simple questions when I say, what do you do for work? And they write, yes. Which is definitely an answer. No, you're an American weeb. Correct. And how old are you? From the way you act, I'd say about 21. Maybe younger. But you've been around for a while, so that's why I'm giving you a couple more years than you act. Just hit 30. Absolutely embarrassing. And why haven't you got a job? Are you between jobs? And how long have you been between jobs? And how do you pay rent? Every now and then I like to do this with the chat and just get to know people. Sometimes it's because I absolutely hate the person, and sometimes, like now, I'm just curious. I might make a death. Might be time to make the death. You know what it might be time to do is build this fucking wall. We could get very... We could build this wall, because this is making me panic a bit. Panicking! What's up, intern? Clean up some of this shit, Wax Steven, my god. Akami's still taking absolutely forever to type messages. The slowest typer ever. Is that why you don't have a job? Has no hands, you know? Gonna be like, oh, I'm a disabled vet. I lost my... I spent 15 years in the military. And then IED, you know? Just the slowest response of all time. Chill Sunday. Having the stream turned on while doing paperwork on the side. Oh my god. What paperwork? Oh, you're an intern. So, paperwork for some sort of horrible corporation. I'm guessing. Forcing you to work on a Sunday. Quest expired, cache of suppliers. Did I have another one I was going to do? What was I going to do? The tornado generator. Yeah, I was considering it. Where is that? That's pretty far. Spent 15 years in the military, joined at 15. The correct age to join the military, to be fair. That's what they were doing in the olden days. The good old days during the Great War. Paperwork for my Japan trip, and I haven't been an intern for 7 years. Yeah, I know. The two attached to the name, yeah. You're going to Japan? I want to go to Japan as well. Transport pod crash. A butcher named Trig is crashing in the pod nearby. If he survives, Trig is not affiliated. We can rescue him and save him. Alright, where is he? Rescue him. Maya, rescue him quick. Quick. Let's have a look at his skills. An undergrounder has no need to experience the outdoors or light. He will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever no matter how long he stays inside. He's good at cooking and mining, and then he can learn construction. That's some pretty good stats, honestly. Undergrounder can be a bit weird sometimes. The way that they've written Undergrounder, you would think they don't get pissed off by going outside, but they'd get pissed off for being outside too long. I spent a long time taking care of my mum. Since then, sold that house and used that to pay rent. Tried to be a streamer. Now I need a real job. I'm an adult child. I mean, it just sounds like, you know, annoying. I'm working on some TTRPG stuff that I hope to use as a resume for a job. No, that will not work. Not unless you're trying to... Oh, you mean you're just going to try and invent some TTRPG stuff and get a job at Wizards of the Coast? Not going to happen. Just if it does, I will fucking... I'll give you my channel. I'll hand you over my channel. Alright, this guy's a bad guy. Capture him, whack Steven. Yeah, no, you've wasted enough time keeping your mother alive and then trying to be a streamer unsuccessfully, and you need to fucking get it together, mate. And I'm saying that as someone who has wasted almost every fucking minute of his life as well. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. It's just the truth. Unless you want to explain that to me more. Of course you can explain it to me more. What about this guy? He's very numeric. Global work speed plus 40, but his mental break threshold is higher. He can cook. He's a nudist and a night owl. To be honest, that's just... I can't be bothered with the stats there. So we'll just release him. Waste pack clearance. We'll get a psychic soothe pulsar, a psychic animal pulsar. Not worth it. Or knapsacks. No, I'm not doing that for another 98 fucking bags of toxic waste that are going to be the end of the colony in 3 days from now on. Still haven't gotten rid of them. There goes a solar flare. It's going to be right now that it happens. Because the solar flares last as long as they want to last. And if it gets to 16 days, it's going to dissolve one of these packs. If we get to 14 days, I will transport them all over one tile over on the world map. Rimworld and I are missing it. Aaron Black, everybody. Yeah, well, we only just started it yesterday. I'm trying the new biotech stuff, which I haven't gotten to yet in the game. I don't know what it is. I'm excited to try and do some of it when it shows up. So far, it's been a pretty traditional Rimworld beginning.
No, shut the fuck up, Bruce.
We'll see how it... Oh, thank God. It's over. Jesus Christ. It is Whack, Maya, and Orkish right now. You're right. I'm on some job sites right now, hoping for something part-time to help with rent and get a roommate. I've made progress lately. Yeah, well... I would... Here's what you want to do. Don't try and combine those two things into one. Don't try and combine the fact that you love tabletop role-playing games with the fact that you need a job. Because you just make it so much more difficult to do either of those things. It's possible, but I wouldn't even... I mean, the market is already so saturated. I own a tabletop RPG company. And it's a whole thing. And it's taken us years to get to a point where we are still not making any money. And we're relatively popular on a couple of websites. And yeah, the sucky thing about being a streamer or trying to make something that's your passion a job is that basically you have to do a day job all day. And then when you get home, work on your passion project. And once your passion project is either generating you income that is sustainable enough that you can do that job only, or you're so good at it that you can actually be hired for that skill set. And that means you need quantifiable things to be hired. Not just, oh, I think I'm a really good GM. I'm sure that Wizards of the Coast will hire me. They won't. That's how you do that. That is unfortunately how you do that. So basically you have to work 2 jobs until the one that you actually enjoy makes you money. And it's grueling. I've done it for the last 12 years. And yeah, it sucks. You have to literally just work a job that makes you want to kill yourself, and then also drum up the energy in that state of mind to work on something else that you actually enjoy doing, but you're exhausted. But with progression on the internet and, you know, social media and stuff, it's not impossible to do. Anyone could get famous at any moment. You know, you can make money doing anything now. Just start doing it, and it's, you know, good. But yeah, man, it is a whole thing. It is a whole thing. I'm gonna fill this whole little area out here with concrete foundation. Join Critical Role's new tabletop. Yeah, just do that. Why not just become another player on Critical Role? Just fucking wake up one day and decide to do that. But yeah, man, that's life, baby. That's life. That's how hard this industry is. It's bullshit, but it is what it is. But if you try and do it the way that you're doing it, you're just going to be so disappointed, and you're going to waste more time, if I'm honest. Now, obviously, I'm giving you advice based on 2 lines that you wrote in a chat room. You know better than me. Apply logic. Don't be an idiot. Oh, this is a thing that I can't... What's the deal here? I can't put a wooden floor. Right. Cool. So, in that case, we do... This is just purely my OCD kicking in here. I want to be a secretary or sleep floors somewhere I like, or have a job that doesn't kill me. I mean, you can get a job as a secretary whenever you want. How hard can that be? And this is horrific, but also, especially if you're attractive. My old company that I used to work at would hire attractive secretaries. Didn't matter if you were a boy or a girl, but they were like, you have to be attractive. Because one, apparently you get less complaints made because people don't want to make complaints to someone they think is hot because they want to appeal to them. So people are less likely to just stand in a secretary, you know, in front of the secretary of the company and complain to them. And 2, people want to chat to the person, so they're happy to sit in a fucking waiting room all day. There was another reason as well, I can't remember what it was. And this is not my opinion, I have no idea how to hire a secretary, but this was the old white men that used to work at a company that I worked for. And it's funny because everyone they hired was in fact fucking smoke shows, dude. And I spent so much time in the fucking building just going down to the to speak to the secretaries. There were 2 of them in particular that worked there for many years. One was a slightly older woman. Maybe she was in her 40s at the time. I would have been in my very, very early 20s, and she was super hot. It was unbelievable. And she had a son who was the same age as me. And she was like, yeah, I had him when I was 17 or something. And I was like, God damn, does he need a daddy? Because I'll bring him up. And the second one was a girl who had... she had fake breasts. And it was the first time I had ever hugged someone with fake breasts when she gave me a hug. And it was a fucking weird sensation, a weird feeling. If I hugged someone with the old type of fake breasts from 20 years ago, and it feels like they were hard. It was weird. It was literally plastic feeling. Kind of strange feeling. But I was 20 and I didn't care. Mad chinchillas are on the loose. And they're coming to get us. Coming to kill us all. Kill it, Maya.
Kill the chinchilla.
Quickly. This chinchilla's fucking hardcore. Can you hunt this? Oh, Wax doing it, never mind. Which one is the streaming room? What? Hi, Lostwood Magic. Oh, Lostwood Mage, how you doing? The hot factor is real and it is not my friend. I think you're onto something. They hired a bunch of new secretaries at my place and they're all attractive and super well dressed. Yeah. I remember the guys telling me, the guys that owned the company. What's happening? Oh, fuck, there's one in here. Bruh, are you kidding me? Fuck. Kill this fucking thing. Jesus Christ, it's injured Orcish, for fuck's sake. His jaw's been cracked. A chinchilla bit him on the fucking face. At least Trig will have some company. What was Trig's deal again? Cave child, butcher, mining and cooking. I've no idea who that represents in my friendship group. A cave child who's good at cooking. That's all of us. Really? Who's good at cooking in our gang? None of us are that good at cooking, I don't think. There is different degrees of skill. Oh, it's Toodle. It's Toodlehausen. Good-looking people have it a little bit easier. I think that's more of a myth than we think. Because there are certain elements in life that I think good-looking people struggle with. But in my experience, most of the people that I know that are extremely good-looking, I'm just shocked at how easy their life has been. From my personal bias, I would agree with that statement, but I think objectively, I don't think it's that true. Oh my fucking god! Kill this chinchilla! How many are there? Fuck my life. God damn it. How injured are you? Oh, he's so fucked up. Chinchilla fucked him up, dude. Whack versus the chinchilla. The fight for the ages. Get that chinchilla inside. And then that one. And then that one. And then you're probably going to have to look after Whack, Stephen. No. Whack, can you rest until healed, please? And Orcish, can you also rest until healed? Lay in the fucking bed. Maya's going to come and look after you. And to Whack, please. Oh my god, they're using the Glitter World medicine. You fucking assholes. There's fucking... I didn't block them from being able to use it. Jesus Christ. Medicine's going to become an issue. I need to get them to fucking plant some heal root. It's the only one they haven't done. No one can do it, right? Yeah, fuck. There's got to be some around. I have a mod that makes it glow, but it doesn't seem to be on. Or is there just no heal root? Is that a fucking thing that happens in the jungle? Welcome to the jungle. We've got no heal root. If you need a medicine, you better suck off Groot. Yeah, fuck, dude. That's rough. Oh, shit. Would you say your life has been particularly easy? No. I'm not attractive. I don't think I'm ugly either, but I don't think I'm not the hot guy. There's a reason I'm funny. I went from a 2 to a 6.5 after looks maxing. Alright, well, first of all, if you're gonna say something like that, show. Send us a 2 picture and a 6.5 picture. Thank you. I don't care where you send it. Discord, Twitter. You can fucking email it to me. Send me the image. Come on. We're waiting. Just post it anywhere. You have got 20 minutes. You've got until 1/2 the hour to send me those images or you're fucking banned. You don't get to write something like that in the chat room and not prove it, back it up. People will look at me in the eyes now. Yeah, well, yeah, dude. He went from orcish to Brad. He went from a 2 to a 6.5. Turns out I found out later how much shit was going on behind the scenes. Oh wait, what are you talking about? When I worked at Red Bull, I swear it was 100% hot tires, everybody in banger shape. Turns out I found out later though how much shit was going on behind the scenes, half the office having affairs and crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. There was this one time, I worked in an office where it was just, everyone was fucking ugly. Everyone, we were all ugly. And this girl arrived and she was so hot and it changed the whole office dynamic, and all of the people that were coming into work suddenly were dressing different and shit. It was fucking hilarious. Like the next day, she got showed around the office. You know when they're like showing someone like, oh, blah, blah, this is whom, she's new here, she's gonna... I took her out on a date. She actually went on a date with me. It wasn't long after that I quit, so I never actually saw it through. Couldn't believe it. I was in. I was too much of a drug addict. You don't understand how much drugs affected my life. I wouldn't even bang hot chicks because I was like, yeah, I could fuck this 10, or I could go and do some drugs anywhere, and I would go and do drugs instead. Just lots of excuses. Yeah, I'm busy. I've got to go and do fucking insert any bullshit. Go and do something else. Yeah, she was fucking unbelievably hot. I think one of the only reasons I was in those is that she was quite young, and so was I. I think I was probably, I would have been about 23. She was probably about the same age, and a lot of the other people in there were older, in that office in particular. And some of them, the ones that were my age, were the horrible ones that I told you about that time before, who were really, really elitist because they were rich. And they were extremely, like, elitist about stuff. It was fucking weird, man. They were just really mean to people who clearly didn't come from money, like myself and that girl as well. They started treating her like shit eventually, which was crazy, dude. Rich people don't give a fuck. The woman in the red dress, yeah. What is looks maxing? I mean, you literally just apply your brain. What do you think it means? Oh, for fuck's sake, not a boom below. Anything but a fucking boom. This is gonna be bad. We gotta kill it now. We have to kill it now. It's gonna start another fucking forest fire. See if they can put the fire out before it spreads. Hey guy, what the fuck are you doing? Is it raining? Yes. It's spoiled. Oh. Wow, that worked out for us. We got lucky. Boombalopes are extremely dangerous. I normally try and hunt them all while it's raining. Do rich people care so much for other people being rich? I don't know. When I worked with this company, there was like a they were in like cliques, and the cliques were the architects, the engineers, the art workers, the 3D guys, the like bitch boy workers, the CEOs, the rich people, and the poor people. Really weird. Really, really cliquey. They get really, really fickle. I've had a lot of experience. And because I sound like this, or actually I sounded even worse back then. I didn't even talk like my accent has completely changed. I was a bit more South London, I think. I spoke a bit more with an accent. Don't know how much I sounded like this or nothing, but basically I was a bit, you know, I don't know, I was different. So I had more of a London-based accent. And they treated me like shit. Because I was poor. I'm born poor, and you can tell. Oh, he could eat that fucking boom blow. Why didn't he do it? But she was part of the poor crew because she was from, let's say it was Romania, maybe. And to, you know, first glance, she was just an unbelievably attractive blonde young woman. But once people got to know her, she was ghetto as fuck, baby. One of my boys, one of the ghetto children in the ghetto. And so me and her became friends. We became little smoking buddies. And one thing led to another. But nothing came of it, really. I think it could have done. I never did. There is a lot of people in my past who I think I had the option to sleep with and just didn't because I was weird. I'm weird. I mean, I now know that I'm a little bit older, that I'm probably fucking demi as fuck. And I now realize that that was probably a contributing factor. That I didn't make... I didn't know even existed at the time, but also I was a drug addict, and so I just really only wanted to do drugs, and it would I know what you're thinking, oh, you could just do drugs and sleep with the fucking whatever, but it wasn't just like pick up drugs and get them, because I was poor as well. So it would be a case of like, back at my apartment, all the boys would have showed up with some drugs, and I would be out drinking a beer with this girl, and then I'd get a text like, oh, all the boys have showed up with some drugs, and I'd make my accent, and I'd be like, well, I gotta go, and she'd be like, what the fuck, you know, and then I'd leave. And that would happen with friends and girlfriends and people in my life until eventually I basically had no friends, because drugs will ruin your life in ways that you don't expect. It's not all just turning into a complete psychotic, meth-addled maniac on the side of the street. You know, people say drugs ruin lives, and I think that's the way that they ruin them. It just erodes away at stuff like that until you have kind of nothing left. Let's trade with these elves. See if they've got anything. Will you buy the toxic waste packs? No, because you're elves. A builder base station is useless to me. We have Wax Steven. Death Rest Capacity Serum. A serum that permanently increases the number of Death Rest buildings a person can connect to during Death Rest. What the fuck is that? Gene Packs. Scarless. +2. A small capsule containing a package of genetic information to use a gene pack. It must be placed in a gene bank near a gene assembler and combined into an implantable xenogerm. What the fuck is this DLC? Fuck. Damn. I don't really want any of this stuff, if I'm honest. I like to try and trade where I can because it builds up, you know, friendly relations and shit. Hi, Annie. Yeah, I didn't really have anything I want, man. Sorry. See ya. When I first came to Romania in 2013, it left a mark since I live here now. Now I have a wife and child and no time. Yeah, I wasn't saying that people from Romania are poor, by the way. I was just saying that she had only just moved here, so she had no money, and she also grew up poor, but it had nothing to do with anything really. It was more just the way that they treated her when they found out, I think, is what I was getting at. Grew up poor, but people didn't care much about it. Got shit on for being an immigrant, though. People stopped caring by the time I got into high school. And that's in America, though. America seems to be more about race and where you're from in America as well. Whenever I go to America, they're only interested. Everyone talks about, they're just like, oh, you're Asian, so that means this. Oh, you're black, so that means this. And in a very casual, not really racist way, but I guess it is in its own way, kind of racist. But it seems to be very race. It's like prison. America's like prison, where you just have the groups based on, you know, your ethnicity. And also, everyone always asks, the first question you see Americans ask each other is where they're from. They're always like, where are you from? And they're like, oh, I'm from Boston. And they go, oh, you're from Boston, that means you like this. Oh, you're from Massachusetts, that means you like this. You're from LA, you like this. Oh, you're from, you know, San Francisco, that means you're into this. And that's how they converse. Americans exclusively converse with each other through that, where you're from. That's all they talk about. Strange to witness when you have an actual personality based on nothing to do with where I'm from. No one cares that much in this country where you're from. We'll make a joke or we'll make a, you know, whatever, but conversely, I've noticed that Americans are less, they don't care as much about whether you were brought up poor or whether you were brought up rich, and there isn't, that class divide is obviously there, but it doesn't seem to be as much, it doesn't have as much of a social impact. And I think that that's probably because Americans are all taught, like, you can become anything, this is America, you build your own life, you build your own blah 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 blah, and that's kind of their whole, like, it's like a manifesto, isn't it? So they've kind of been trained differently. Oh Jesus, did my internet just drop? This is the worst time. Am I streaming? In the UK, I noticed that people aren't as bothered about race. There's still racial issues and racial divides and stuff, but the difference, the way that you guys are, everything is race, is everything is class here. And secondarily to that would be stuff like race and things like that. But also, I think some of that might be my own bias because of the way I was brought up. I was brought up in a very racially diverse area, and all of my friends were different ethnicities and different cultural backgrounds and religions and shit. You know, I just had lots of different friends from India, Pakistan when I was younger, and as I got a little older, I had a lot of friends that were from just everywhere in North Africa, and I was the minority for many years in my friendship groups, and I had a lot of white friends as well, and just it wasn't as much of a thing. Like we would joke about it and we would reference it a lot and stuff, but it really wasn't, it didn't seem to have much of an impact on my friendships with those people from those different countries. And in America, it seems to be different. Am I even streaming? Did the fucking stream end? No. It did.